Yo, what is going on, you guys? Jinx here, and today I am bringing you guys a tutorial on how I personally fake clips. There are multiple different ways, but I find this more effective. There are some steps that you guys will need to know, and basically I'm going to be explaining this whole thing. I've got my clip already chosen. I got just this random shot that I picked, and 1440s like on carrier, suis, and stuff. Suis normally turn out pretty well. There's different spots to make different ones look better, but yeah, this is the one we're going to be using, and basically you're going to want to open it up with After Effects. Okay, also I have right here my BO2 faking pack. This is in my store, my Selfie store, and actually in this video I'm going to include my feed text template. You can get the rest of this in my store. It is half off at the moment. Get it while you guys can. So you're going to go into After Effects. You're going to make a new comp with your clip, and obviously I'm going to want to zoom out here. Okay, let me put it 33. There we go. So what you're going to want to do is, I normally change this to some random color, like a bright color, and I will choose the pink for now. So you're going to go to where he shoots, and you're going to zoom in on this because this is really important. And right here, as you guys can see, let me zoom in here and drag it. You can somewhat see the text that pops up. So you're going to want to get to the text here where you can see this text, and you're going to want to go back to where you first see the text. So I first see it about here, that right there, and you want to make a keyframe, just drag this over here. And now we are going to find where it stops moving. Like as you first get the kill feed goes upwards. You guys can see that, and you want to find the one where it stops moving upwards, and that is right there. You want to keyframe that. So basically you got that all done right there, keyframed. Now you're going to want to keep watching the feed text, and where you see it zoom away, where it disappears. Well, yeah, where it disappears. So I'm going to put a marker where it officially disappears and where it starts to disappear. So I'm going to try and find that about right there. That looks good. So you want to keyframe that as well. And then you got all these nice, beautiful keyframes. And also, I'm going to go here to where I first see the player card pop up. Right there, we see the player card. Where we first see the player card, right there. Let's keyframe that. And that looks good. And the keyframe just goes, the player card just goes all the way to the end. Okay, we will keep all those keyframes right there. Now what you're going to want to do is you want to click on this and Control, you can copy it, but I'm going to Control C and then Control V. So you got another one. And now I would make this another bright color. This is the reason I did this, so that you could see like the difference there. That looks good, sounds good. So basically what you want to do with this top tutorial one, you want to take off the sound because you only need one layer that has the sound on it, and keep it on, but you're going to go to where the first frame is, and that's where the kill feed starts to pop up. Let me drag this back over here. Okay, so you're going to go here and you're going to go to edit and then split layer, and then you can just delete this front part here. You can just Control X that, and then you got this on top of it. And what you're going to want to do is, what I always do, at least, is I always go to the match bonus here, find the last frame that the match bonus is on, right about there, and then you're going to want to split this layer again, edit, split layer, and you're going to delete the one that is past that, and delete. So it will disappear, the effect that you're going to use will disappear after the match bonus disappears. which is the beginning of the kill cam. So now we want to go back to the front here, drag over to the feed, and I always start on the second keyframe here, just to make it a little bit easier. And you're going to go to effects and presets here. If you don't have it, like if you can't find it there, then it will be right here, at effects and presets. And you're going to want to type in CC simple. And basically what it does is comes up with this CC simple wire removal. You want to drag that onto your first layer, which is the one that we just got done splitting. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to click on this up here on point A, this little target, and you want to put it on the left side of the name, the feed there, just the left side right there. And then you're going to do the same on the right side of the person's name. And you're going to want to make this even, so the first point A is at 790 and I want to make point B at 790. And that looks about good. So that is where it's going to be. And then you're going to want, if you see this thickness here, you're going to want to drag this up. And as you will see, the text will disappear as if the ocean's still there. It just drags up. And 30 is normally about good where it goes up. 30 thickness, about around there. And there's certain places, well, clips you might not want to do this on. This is a good clip for that. You want to have the area around the text dark or like a certain color for a long time, so it looks as if it's just part of the color there. Okay, so that's basically what we're going to do there. And you want to open this up and go to effects here and to the wire removal again, and you're going to click this keyframe right here and it will create two keyframes right there. And now what you want to do, I normally do click off of it just so it's not even, it looks like it's not even there, but it is. And then you're going to want to drag, create a new one for point A right there, and that's at 800, so I will make this one at 800 as well. And then you're going to keep doing that until you get to point 1 where you think it actually started. I want to go 807 here. 807 looks good. And this is different for every single clip, so I couldn't like make a template for you guys or anything. This is just different for every single clip. And I'm going to put it here, 813. Okay, that looks about good. So you got your keyframes, and you can see that these targets here drag up with the text. You can see that. And basically they disappear after here, so it's the start right there. And then you can just turn it back on, and as you can see, you can't see the text at all. Nothing's there. Okay, so once that is done, keep it there, and it will go until you split the layer, which is here, and that's when the match bonus disappears. So it's all good there. Now, so this comes with a feed text template is next, and this is going to be in the description. There's a download link. It's going to be on MediaFire, so you guys can download that. It's really helpful. It's in my BO2 faking pack. I just recommend you guys to get the whole pack, but I put so much time into this, I just didn't want to give the whole thing away. Feed text template I didn't originally create, so that's why I'm giving it to you guys. So basically you're going to want to open up Photoshop. Okay, once you got Photoshop open, I'm just going to go here, open my faking pack, and minimize that, and drag in my feed text template, like so. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in on this. Nope, that was bad. So right there, as you guys can see, you got the DSR and the enemy name. And I didn't get this from anybody, well, I got this from somebody, I forgot who it was, but it's just a template. And yeah, you don't need the person you killed or the gun, just keep your name. And basically what you want to do is edit your name, and I'm just going to put jinxfakes or something. Claim tag, I'm going to put fake, and then like that, and jinxfakes. So that looks about good. And now what you want to do, make sure it looks absolutely really good. So you're going to get rid of this right here. This, just click off of that so you can see the text again, and put it about 2. And now I'm going to zoom in even further actually, and I'm going to click, you're going to go to character and you're going to click on this eyedropper. You're going to go over here, choose the main color of the text, and this looks about the main color. So you're going to click on that and then click on the color here. It will open this, and basically just copy and paste this code. Copy and paste this code, copy that, and click OK. It's all good. And now you're going to want to go to Photoshop, highlight all this, just click on it real quick, and then go to color, and you're going to want to paste right there. And it has your exact color. Press OK, and then you guys can see that's the exact color. So you want to save it as something. I'm just going to save it desktop, and you're going to save it as PNG. Save that, and OK. So after, I don't want to close this out exactly because we got one more step to do in Photoshop, so it's just easier to keep Photoshop open. I don't want to save the changes, so nope. And this is my BO2 calcine custom template, and basically I got this from someone else, but I did add a lot. I added a lot to this, so that's why I'm not giving this to you guys for free, because it took me hours to add new things to it. So you want to make it exactly like you did the feed. I'm just going to do jinxfakes there on the gamer tag, clan tag, and I'm going to make this fake like I had. So you want those to be the same. And now whatever, this does not really matter, you can do whatever. It does not matter, there's a bunch of stuff in here that you could use. I'll just use that one for example. What I did is I added the emblems and all of the prestige emblems and levels. So you got all the prestiges. So you can have master prestige. So you can get rid of level here for the master prestige, or you could have prestige whatever. I'm gonna do prestige 6, level 55. Nope, well, yeah, level 55. And you can, with this level here, you can change this to whatever level you actually are. So just, yeah, whatever level you actually are. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep it at 55. And let me choose an emblem. I've got some emblems here. I'm gonna put on my red reserve emblem. I've got Bill. Some others I don't want to really show. I will use the Dragon Eye one emblem. And yes, basically just save that to desktop as PNG. Again, nope, PNG. Save and OK. And do not save changes to that. Okay, and now we can finally get back into After Effects. So what you're going to want to do is just double click here to open or add something, and let me add the feed text template. Now instead of dragging this down here, I find it much easier just to drag it over here. Okay, so it won't be up to size. You're going to have to resize this, and let me zoom out a little bit. So I try and make this as close as possible to the name that was there before, and put it right there. So now, or right there, you can see the jinxfakes. Looks pretty good. Right there. Make sure it looks kind of lined up there. Just line that up, and that looks pretty good if you ask me. So actually this particular clip is kind of blurred, so I'm going to go into my effects. I'm going to type in Gaussian blur right here, and you're just going to add that to it, and then you can change the blurriness here. And 0.9 looks pretty good if you ask me. So now what you're going to want to do is I'm going to get rid of this, and you're going to go to transform. So the position, keyframe that right there, and the opacity. You keep that right there. Now what you're going to want to do is, I got rid of this so that you could actually see the old text, and now I'm going to line up mine, drag this down here with the old text. Drag that down there. And right about there. And one more, and right there. So now here at the, I'm going to make this 0, because this is where it officially disappears the text. And now you can see, if you put this back on, you can see it go back, come back in. Looks pretty good, but that's good enough. No one really noticed or looked too much at it, I don't think. But yeah, that looks pretty good if you ask me. And now we're going to go to our third and fourth keyframe, and yeah, this is why we have it. So basically, you go to transform again, opacity. I'm going to put 4, put it at 100% or whatever your main was, and now at 3 right here, this last one, I'm just going to drag it down to 0 because you can't see the others. So now you can see it goes out with the rest of it, it like fades out with it. So that is all you have to do with the feed. Now we'll go here and double click to import, and go down and click on house line custom template. And now what you're going to want to do is go to this keyframe that we have here, and I'm going to drag on over here to right there. Now I'm going to drag this over, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to transform, opacity. So keep the opacity at 100 right here, and here let's make it 0. So you can see it just pops up. And one thing we gotta do for sure is resize it so it looks real. And the resizing can be a little bit tricky, but it gets easier as you keep doing this. So that looks about good. You can't really see the old template. And what I'm going to add a small amount of dodge and blur to this. Just a small amount. Let's go about 0.9 like I had on the other, so it looks just like it. And now if I go back to 33%, drag up here so you guys can see this, you can see that it looks like I hit it. That's basically what you guys have to do. That is all. Then you guys can just click on this composition, add run your crew, and render it out to whatever you guys want. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, comment, and like. And for more tutorials on faking, please leave a like. I plan on doing more games like Ghost. Ghost is a pretty easy game to fake on, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Just leave a comment in the description if you want me to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, comment, and like, and I will see you guys next time.